You know, as a poet, it's hard not to write about love. So in attempts to stray away from an itch, I find myself obsessed with, I find controversies like politics. How facades win votes. How lies win the sides of people's minds. How promises sound promising and plots and lies to promote plans. And then I remembered how hard it is not to write about love. How facades win the ballad of a heart. How lies intertwine your mind with mine, finding false commonalities. How promises promote hopes and beliefs leading to plight. And then I remembered to write about race, where there are no finish lines, but I want mine to be in first place. How I can find bias based off skin tone, how prejudice leads to the blind leading the blind, how mine is better than yours, but let's find reasons why we are equal. How this felt like a foot race where I wanted you to take the lead. How this felt like a foot race where I wanted you to take the lead, being cautious of any missteps I may take along the way. How I felt biased in your skin tone because you become the most beautiful thing to me. How a preconceived opinion that's not based on reason can lead me to think blindly, since love has no logic, but it makes so much sense. How yours and mine remind you of those stupid his or her novelties. Or how my point is better than yours, but compromise is the only course of action. Next came my attempts to write about self-worth. How I can find answers to questions about me I never had in a book written by someone else's truths, trying to find out what's true for me too. How I learned to meditate to focus my cheese, chakras, and life force to a single breath. How a single breath is all that's needed to admit a truth about me. How placing value on myself is a contradiction because you can't put a price on life, but it's easy to price match my worth with someone else's. How I find strength in myself, how I love myself, how I love myself, how I love myself, how love is important, how love is everywhere, how if love is in everything, how if love was God, I would find it easy to worship this deity, since it's easy to see what a broken heart feels like. And therefore we know it's real. And the only faith part about it is having faith that love will last long enough to feel it again. And then I remember just how hard it is not to write about love.